My coming to the United States of America started with a journey from my country, Sierra Leone. In 1991, a civil war broke out in Sierra Leone. After some years of going to school, there I was, fortunate to travel to Los Angeles, California with my grandmother. Oh, wow, it was amazing. Everything was beautiful. It was different from my country. There was electricity and the roads were very good. I had no fear of the civil war that I left behind. I felt very safe. I kept asking myself a question. Why is Sierra Leone so naturally rich and yet so poor? Sierra Leone is highly blessed because it has abundant natural resources. Sierra Leone is also unfortunate, having fought a devastating war for about 11 years for freedoms, control of power, resources, and even the diamonds. From a distance, the mountains and the port of Freetown, which is the capital city, look like a giant lion, but in reality, it is more like a lion that has been sleeping for many years. At the end of 2013, the Ebola virus broke out in West Africa, and Sierra Leone was one of the most severely affected countries. At that time, I was in California, and I felt pain for the people who were affected by Ebola, especially those who passed away, because that included my family. I lost about 15 relatives to Ebola. In 2014, Tzuchi volunteer who I knew in the California community told me that their master wanted to help countries affected by Ebola. With Tzuchi volunteers in the United States and other partners, we went to Taiwan. That was the first time I met Master. Master said to me, "Stephen, can you give the supplies to the suffering people with your own hands? Can you do it?" I smiled and I made my commitment that day. After many years, I set foot on the land of Sierra Leone again. I was still sad inside, but there was also so much joy in me. Finally, I had the opportunity to do my best for my people. It was the Tree Foundation that gave me the courage to and accompanied me back home. Since 2015, Tzuchi volunteers from the United States, Taiwan, and other countries have traveled across the world and visited Sierra Leone. We went to many places together and helped vulnerable groups and orphans who lost their parents to Ebola. They don't know what happened to their parents, where they went, or even where their next meal will come from. We served them rice and other life-saving donations and provided them with clean bedding. The children held my hand with angelic smiles on their faces. Suddenly, the sadness in my heart disappeared.
This is the way we're doing things. No more Ebola in Africa.
Civil war and Ebola virus hurt the people of Sierra Leone. However, Tzuchi volunteers brought hope. They came not only to give, but also changed many Sierra Leoneans, including me. The rebuilding process is a long road, but I believe that as long as each of us have a heart for others and love each other, my country will have the opportunity to get better and better.